SMSU Mustangs will be taking on the Northern State University Wolves. Hey everybody, I'm Matt Callahan alongside my partner Paul Vold. And Paulie, you know, the Lady Mustangs 1-13 here on the season, 1-9 in the NSIC, and looking at the Northern Wolves as well, 13-1, and they are tops in the NSIC North Division as well. So, Paulie, why don't you give us our 3 keys to the game for the Lady Mustangs to try and hopefully get a win here tonight?
Well, it all really starts with Northern State's really top player in Rachel Krogman right there. She ranks tops in the top 10 of 6 categories, including scoring, field goal percentage, and offensive and defensive rebounds. So stopping her early in the matchup will favor the Mustangs for the most part. And then also staying away from free throws and fouling the Wolves of Northern State, because Northern State leads shooting 73.8% in the NSIC and also ranks 7th in the nation in free throw percentage. And the last key to the game is playing with energy, because we were watching warm-ups, watching them shoot around, and also heard Coach Kruger said, you know, play with some energy. You know, you may be a 1-13 team, but play and act like a 13-1 team. You know, have some fun out there. You know, talk it up. You know, be energized. I mean, you're playing Division II college basketball. So those are my 3 keys to the game for the Mustangs.
And looking at Krogman as well there, Paul, I mean, looking at her stats, 15.2 points per game, but she is a beast down low as well, ranking in the tops in the NSIC for offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds as well. So that is definitely someone to look out for, one of the best players in the NSIC and as well as Division II basketball. So Lady Mustangs definitely have to watch out for her tonight. So looking at Northern State as well, the Wolves were picked to finish first in the NSIC North and 3rd overall, and will enter the weekend ranked number 4 in the latest WBCA poll with a 15-1 record, including a 9-1 in the NSIC. NSU is on a 5-game winning streak, with his only loss coming to St. Cloud State on December 13th, 2014. And looking at Rachel Krogman, again, she leaves the Wolves offense 15.2 points per game while shooting 52% from the field. Krogman also leads the team with 10.8 rebounds this season, while Paige Waytashek leads the team shooting 37% from beyond the arc. And looking at Kurt Fredrickson in his 35th season as well as head coach for Northern State with a 747 to 278 overall record. So, Paulie, looking at the series between these two teams, NSU holds a 45-15 advantage over the SMSU Lady Mustangs. Their last win for the Lady Mustangs coming against Northern State. It's been a couple of years since they've won that game, and it's been about 6 years since they have beaten Northern State. So, Paulie, like we said, you got your keys to the game as well. But, you know, history is not in the Lady Mustangs' future, but looking at it as well, I mean, maybe they can rewrite history tonight and maybe get a win here.
You know, if you pull out a win here against Coach Fredrickson and and against the Wolves, would be a real highlight of the season so far. I mean, Coach Fredrickson, 35 seasons. You know, he's been doing it for a reason. He's been pulling out winning seasons for their program, and consistent players. I mean, when you're ranked 15 or when you're 15-1, ranked 4th in the nation, it definitely shows that this is a team to beat.
And also, one thing to note as well, scoring defense for the Northern State Wolves, they're only averaging 50 points per game, so they got to watch out for that defense. That defense will suffocate you, and it will hurt. Hopefully, the Lady Mustangs can make something out of it during today's game. And today, we will go to break here real quick, a 2-minute break for the national anthem, and you're listening to Mustang Basketball here on KSSU TV.
We all have a vision of that perfect smile. But when it comes to our smile, it's not something we can draw or wait to miraculously appear. We need an orthodontist, dental specialists with 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school. Your child might be the next Picasso, so trust that brilliant smile to the right hands. Seeing an orthodontist no later than age 7 can help achieve a healthy, beautiful smile. For more information, visit braces.org.
Southwest Minnesota State will get you where you want to go. We're a university of 3,600 students with over 45 majors to choose from. Small student-to-faculty ratios let your professors get to know you. And with a grad placement rate over 95%, your degree will help you get a job in your chosen field. Becoming involved is easy. And with over $150 million in improvements the last 10 years, our facilities are state-of-the-art. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
Southwest Minnesota.
AmeriCorps Hero.
I want to help people. I want to make a difference. I want to get things done. Could I be a hero?
She had to apply.
I should give this a try.
There she met people who shared her passion, people who wanted to make change, people who joined AmeriCorps. They cleaned beaches, they helped wildlife. Together they served, together they made a difference. Together they were heroes.
In AmeriCorps, you can be a hero too.
Join AmeriCorps.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners?
About HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among Black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
Facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. For the Northern State Wolves, Paige Wadashek, guard 5'11" sophomore from Lino Lakes, Minnesota, and she'll wear the number 10 as well for the Wolves. And number 31, Devon Brecke, guard/forward, 5'9" junior out of Wagner, South Dakota. And number 34, Megan Muchler, from 6'1" senior from Newell, South Dakota. And number 41, Rachel Krogman, forward, 6'1" senior from Elkton, South Dakota. And number 52, Sadie Stratsberry, forward, 6'2" senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The Wolves are coached by Kirk Fredrickson in his 35th season, and assistant coaches Alina Benson, Aaron Crane, and Brittany Weissy. And let's send it over to Paul Vold with the SMSU starting lineup.
Starting lineup tonight for the Lady Mustangs follows as Paige Hendrickson, number 23, the 5'9" freshman guard out of Robbins, Iowa. Number 30, Hope Bonlander, the forward guard, 5'10" junior out of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Number 33, Whitney Miller, the guard, 5'9" junior out of Bruce, South Dakota. Number 34, Anessa Rush, guard, 5'3" junior out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. And number 40, Emily Dusky, the center, 6'2" junior out of Delaware, Minnesota. The Mustangs are coached by Allison Kruger in her 5th season, and assistants are Abby Oakland, Kristen Lee, and Andy Oakland.
And tonight's officials for tonight's game, Tom Knobloch from Oakdale, Minnesota, Marlon Schoenhoven from Ireton, Iowa, and Jeremy Zacher from Rochester, Minnesota. And those are your starting lineups, and we're getting set for tip-off here. And Paul, good to be back on the broadcast doing some commentary with you again. And it should be a good game here tonight.
Should be a very good game. Good doubleheader tonight against Northern State. Northern State coming out in the black uniforms with the black tops and black shorts trimmed in maroon and gold. The Wolves across the crest and their numbers trimmed in brown or maroon and gold as well. The Mustangs coming out in the white uniforms trimmed in brown and gold with Southwest reading across and their numbers trimmed in brown and gold as well.
Looking at Emily Dusky will take the opening tip for the Mustangs, and Megan Muchler will take it for the Wolves. Muchler will get that one, and here we go. ball movement so far. Looks like it'll be a foul on Nessa Rush, her first.
It's a good move early, going with the double team against Krogman to limit her chances, not allow her easy points down low in the paint.
And again, Krogman averaging 15 points per game. One of the best in the NSIC, most efficient shooters in the NSIC as well. 71% from the free throw line. She'll miss that one. Vanessa Rush. And it'll be a turnover on the Mustangs. Nice steal from the Wolves.
Tried to force the pass there. Rush did to Hope Bondlander, but she had 2 defenders on her.
Rusher down to Krogman. Krogman backing down Dusky. Another miss by Krogman. Here comes Nessa Rush. Over to Bondlander, to Hendrickson. Miller over to Rush. Lady Mustangs trying to find an open shot here. Miller tries to put that up. That doesn't even touch rim there, Paulie.
Yeah, just tried to throw up a chance there, try to get some points, but did not work.
And a stoppage of play here. Looks like the basketball might be something on the basketball or something like that.
Probably like a dip in the basketball, maybe a defective ball, but seems to be okay according to the referee.
And we'll resume play here. Waitashek. Down to Krogman. Krogman to Stoltzberry. Waitashek. Krogman trying to back down. Nice pass by Krogman. Over to Devon Brechty, averaging 6.1 points per game this season. And the Wolves lead 3-0. Shooting 50% so far. Onlander on the drive. That doesn't get in. A nice shot right there from Sadie Stoutsbury, averaging 11.6 points per game. Definitely another person to look out for here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, she's a very dynamic player along with Krogman, so definitely some weapons for the Wolves to take advantage of the Mustangs, but the Mustangs have defense on their side.
Nessa Rush with the miss right there from three-point land. First three-pointer taken tonight. Another shot, and that's a miss. Rush with the rebound. Over to Miller. Miller to Dusky. Another turnover by the Mustangs. Nice steal by Krogman.
Just another forced pass right there to the defender on the Mustangs, and it's just not working so far.
A nice pass right there by number 31, Devon Brechty, over to Paige Waitashek. Not a strong start here for the Lady Mustangs so far.
Yeah, definitely taking a lot of low percentage shots and not being able to get past the free throw line to make easy layups.
Like you talked about earlier, Paul, they need some energy here. And another turnover from the Lady Mustangs. Nessa Rush tried to hit it down to Whitney Miller.
Yeah, she's trying to force passes to where they shouldn't be going, because Miller had 2 defenders draped all over her. It was hard for her to find where the ball was.
Waitashek for 3, and that drops. The Lady Mustangs are down 10-0 here, and we'll be right back with Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
There are moments when you think about what defines you. Mine was the moment when the doctor said autism.
As a parent, you're expected to have all the answers. But when your child has autism, there are very few answers to be had.
Can you tell me what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I don't know.
That's why thousands across the country have come together online to give researchers the insight that only families can provide. Join the Ian Project. We all have questions. Together, we'll find the answers.
And welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Northern State Wolves have a 10-0 lead over the SMSU Lady Mustangs. So, Paul, what do you think Allison Kruger said to her team there?
You know, it's really there were a few chances down low where the Mustangs just kind of gave up, weren't really back on defense, didn't see the open girl down low in the paint. So getting back on defense and sticking, you know, man-to-man in situations like that is really important, especially with the number 4 ranked Wolves here this evening. Looks like they got a new ball. The ball was defective, I guess. Had a dip in it, or it was slowly starting to leak air, so that's why they changed out the ball there.
And Ellen Degler back into the game. Plays volleyball and basketball. Another solid player for the Mustangs. Degler already averaging 9.7 points per game. They've only played in 7 games so far this season. Miller. Abby Connell with the shot. That'll hit the rim. Waitashek bringing it up for the Wolves.
A lot of good real ball movement on that last possession there as Mustangs get the ball back.
And Brechty couldn't get in the hold of that. Here comes Anessa Rush. Lady Mustangs haven't made a shot yet so far in this game. Almost another turnover there. Degler backs down Stotsberry, but she gets blocked by Krogman. Krogman also a good shot blocker here, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. She is a presence on offense and defense. She is a two-way player, a threat on the floor, so definitely something to look out for.
Abby Connell finally gets that off. Almost got a 5-second violation there. And that's stolen by Krogman. She's got 2 steals tonight. Northern State shooting 66% tonight. Lady Mustangs with 4 turnovers tonight. Waitashek for another 3, but that doesn't go. It'll be out of bounds on the Northern State. And we're going to take a 60-second break for the media timeout. And you're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Southwest Minnesota State University, where private school atmosphere meets public school cost. Programs like culinology, agronomy, and environmental science set the standard nationwide. Where grad placement rates are over 97%. And the school invests in you, putting over $80 million back into the university. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
Cans, water bottles, and clothes. These forms of aid cost more to ship than you think. Cash donations provide immediate and effective relief to those who need it, without the shipping costs. If we all do our part, together, we can provide help across the world. To learn more, check out CIDI.org.
The Northern State University Wolves have a 10-0 lead over the SMSU Lady Mustangs. And Paul, what do the Lady Mustangs got to do to get this going here?
You know, really, they've just been taking a lot of low percentage shots, you know, down low, not really getting any good looks. So what they really need to is go back to the basics and just shoot the ball the best they can. Getting their first points of the night right there.
Anessa Rush with a nice drive to the basket and a nice finish. Mustangs still shooting 16%. Looks like they got a whole lot more energy here, Paul. Nice defense from the Lady Mustangs. 3 seconds left on the shot clock, but it still goes in.
You know, it was one of the strongest defensive efforts I've seen so far in this game, early in this matchup. Also watching Anessa Rush, she is all over the court. Gets another 2 more points right there.
And there's another timeout taken by the Wolves. And we're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
At 32, Carol had her first heart attack. Michelle began kidney dialysis right before graduation. A brain seizure kept Maria out of work for nearly a year. Without warning, lupus can attack the major organs. Every day, it disables its victims, especially women. Like most Americans, I didn't know how life-threatening lupus could be until my sister was diagnosed. It's time we do something about it.
For more information about lupus, contact the Lupus Foundation of America.
And welcome back, and Coach Fredrickson gets a technical foul, so the Lady Mustangs will be shooting a couple baskets here. Looks like he was shouting at the ref a little bit there.
Yeah, talking.
No vulgar language, luckily.
Coach Fredrickson a little upset that the moving screen for the Mustangs is not allowed and should have been called a foul, leading to the 2 points right there, and he let the referee know, but apparently referees were not having any of that, and he gets a technical.
Nessa Rush makes only 1 free throw here. Lady Mustangs doing a better job offensively. Now shooting 28% from the floor. It took them 5 minutes to score their first points. Here comes Wadashek. Nessa Rush almost with the steal. Looks like it'll be a jump ball. Possession to the Lady Mustang.
Yeah, as we've been talking about Nessa Rush here, she is a little player, but she plays big. She plays twice the size that she is, and she's just all over the court, and she lets her presence be known on the floor.
And Nessa Rush with 5 points tonight. Degler with this shot. Can't get in. Rebound by Krogman. Nessa Rush with the steal. She goes up. And an and one for Nessa Rush. She has 7 points for the Mustangs. She has all the Mustangs' points so far.
Yeah, she's definitely all over the court like we've been talking about, offensively and defensively. A really good defensive play right there to get the steal. Hopefully to get this free throw right here.
Comes Nessa Rush to the charity strike. 76% from the free throw line. Nessa Rush playing with a lot of heart right now. Lady Mustangs, a lot more energy. Nice steal by Abby Connell. Here comes Rush, picked by Degler. Dumps it down to her. Hits it over to Hendrickson, and she puts it in. Another and one for the Lady Mustangs.
Another great pass from Rush to Degler right there, and Degler finds Connell down low, or Hendrickson actually.
Correction,
Headland.
Excuse me.
Lauren Headland, and she gets the foul and the 2 points.
Headland shot is up and good. Lady Mustangs now down by 1 point. And number 24, the Wolves here coming in. Kara Hochschild, 5'7" guard, senior from Andover, Minnesota. And another steal by Nessa Rush. Abby Connell gets the pass, and she traveled. Didn't know the basketball was coming right there.
Yeah, just a little breakdown communication right there. Rush just throwing a quick run pass right at her. Didn't have her head turned around and traveled as a result of it. Mustangs currently on a 11-2 run right now, forcing turnovers all over the place.
Hochschild down to Stotesbury. And Krogman looking to get it out there. Hochschild gets the ball back. It's over to Munchler, and that gets stuck.
Stuck next to the hoop there.
And then Coach Fredrickson looking for a foul there. The Lady Mustangs now, Paul, shooting 40% as they try to get the basketball out of there. And there it is. Northern State still shooting 62%. Now they have 5 turnovers here tonight. Lady Mustangs definitely playing with a lot more energy than we saw in pregame, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. It must have been something that first time out Coach Kruger said, and just nothing but energy since then.
Shot is up by Megan Muchler. Here comes Rush. Just jukes out of her shoes right there. Hochschild. That's a Rush. 10 points already tonight.
Still currently the Mustangs on a 13-4 run right now, making some noise against Northern State here.
Kara Hochschild trying to drive down. Couldn't find anywhere to go. Hochschild. Over to Stotesbury. Stotesbury with the shot, and that's no good. Nessa Rush with the rebound.
Another good defensive possession for the Mustangs right there, winding down the clock and forcing a shot from the Wolves there. Degler.
And Degler with the shot, and that is up and good. Her first points of the game. Lady Mustangs take the lead again, 15-14. 11:05 left in this first half. A very, very nice move from number 41, Rachel Krogman.
Just weaved past the defense right there, even with Ellen Degler draped on her. She found a way to get past her and get those 2 points.
Nessa Rush with the shot, and that is up and good. And Nessa Rush, 12 points here tonight. Lady Mustangs shooting now 53% from the field. Looks like there's a foul. Foul on Ellen Degler. Her first.
You know what I'm seeing a lot so far, Ellen Degler, she's really the floor general for the Mustangs here. You know, she's not lighting up the scoreboard like we've seen from other players, but she's definitely one to get out of her teammates right there, getting a lot of energy, you know, giving them a pat on the back for good plays. She's definitely strong on defense as well.
Waitashek with a 2-point shot there, and a Nessa Rush, another shot. That doesn't go. And it looks to be out on the Wolves.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 33, Whitney Miller.
Whitney Miller coming into the game. Abby Connell heading back to the bench. And Amon Frazier over to Lauren Hedlund. Hedlund gets that stolen by Waitashek. And the foul on Hedlund.
Mustangs foul number 22.
The reach on Hedlund.
Third team foul.
Waitashek bringing the ball up. Lady Mustangs down one, 18-17. At one point, the Wolves were up 10-0 over the Lady Mustangs. It'll be the Wolves' ball. And it'll be another media timeout. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Your heart rate's a little fast.
Cause of death, acute myocardial infarction.
Have you tried a weight loss program?
Likely caused by type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Still smoking?
Victim's lungs are black and scarred.
You can get a physical exam now, or you can get one later. Use our free risk calculator and talk to your doctor. Lower your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease and live a healthier life.
80.
30.
50.
Every mile brings us closer.
64.
Every mile in a city near you.
75.
Help us find a cure for diabetes.
100.
Join the Tour de Cure.
60.
Register to ride.
36.
Or sponsor a rider.
50.
Call 1-888-DIABETES or visit us online at diabetes.org/tour. How many miles will you ride?
25.
Welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Northern State University Wolves lead the SMSU Lady Mustangs 18-17. But Paul, at the beginning of this game, the Lady Mustangs were down 10-0.
Yeah, they definitely really picked up the pace here in this game. Getting back to a little more basics, just trying to figure out their offense, and Anessa Rush leading the way with 12 of those 17 points. She's definitely the hot hand to go with right now.
And Krogman with the shot. And here comes Anessa Rush. There's Degler's shot, and that is up and good. Ellen Degler with 4 points tonight. Here comes Wadashek, and she has a nice open lane to the cup there, and she's got 7 points now here tonight.
Yeah, she definitely worked well off the screen that her teammate gave her and just drove right to the hoop for an easy layup.
Correction, 9 points for her. That'll be out on the Wolves. Lady Mustangs ball. Emily Dusky back into the game for the Lady Mustangs. Whitney Miller over to Degler. Degler to Rush. There's Rush. Rush for a deep three, and that can't go. Krogman with the rebound, almost stolen by Ellen Degler. Anessa Rush. Wadashek up. Almost in. Rebound by Degler. Anessa Rush pushing it up here for the Lady Mustangs. Rush down to Dusky. Dusky puts her shot up, and it is good. Lady Mustangs take the lead again. Kind of back and forth here so far, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. A real battle offensively. Another strong pass there from Rush to Dusky down low, as she's got to throw everything she's got into that pass, as she's a small girl and she can really throw that body weight around for a pass.
Krogman again with the easy bucket. Dusky with the shot. That won't go. Rebound Stotsberry. Wadashek. 9 points here tonight for the Wolves. Wolves trying to get a shot off before the shot clock goes off here.
Just throws up a prayer right there. Mustangs just holding strong right at the three-point line, not letting them be able to get down into the paint and get easy points, but they've just been strong defensively ever since they were down 10-0.
Comes Tiffany Gale over to Miller. Miller puts her shot up. That doesn't go. Nessa Rush on Wadashek. Cross pass over to Muchler. Looks to be out of bounds on Muchler. Lady Mustangs having a little bit of a platoon swap here. Hope Bonlander in, as well as Abby Connell. Nessa Rush bringing it up. Nessa Rush with the shot, and that is up and good. Nessa Rush, 14 points tonight, Paul.
The Mustangs finally take a lead in this game, 23-22. That's just amazing to see, especially Nessa Rush finally shooting the ball effectively. She's got 14 points.
Krogman. Be foul on Dusky. Nice move by Krogman. Coming into the game for the Wolves. will be number 20, Kara Hofschild. She'll inbound the ball. And wide open is number 31, Devon Brechty, but it'll be out on the Wolves. Krogman try to get the rebound. 6:04 left in this exciting first half.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 14, Sammy Smith, and number 40.
Sammy Smith coming in for the Wolves. And Lauren Diedrich coming in as well. 6'2" center from Laconia, Minnesota. Nessa Rush. Over to Gale. Rush. Tried to pass it in there to Gale. Nice defense from the Wolves.
Just a forced pass right there. Saw Abby Connell down low, making her way down towards the baseline. Fortunately, it was tipped by Northern State to keep it Mustang basketball.
That's a rush over to Connell. Connell down low to Bonlander. Bonlander's shot is blocked. Hofschild. Down to Stotsberry. Stotsberry to Muchler. And a rebound by Stotsberry. Lady Mustangs need to box out right there.
Just a wide open chance there for Stotsberry. Just uninhibited and just was able to relax and get the shot off easily.
And that's a rush. Down to Dusky. Dusky drives through the lane. And that's a rush for three. That doesn't go. A lot of contact down low.
Coach Kruger lets the referee know on his way back. A lot of contact down there.
Stotsberry. Nice ball movement from the Wolves. Still shooting 47%. Shot is up from Diedrich. It'll be Lady Mustangs ball. It'll be another media timeout. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
80.
30.
50.
Every mile brings us closer.
64.
Every mile in a city near you.
75.
Help us find a cure for diabetes.
100.
Join the Tour de Cure.
60.
Register to ride.
36.
Or sponsor a rider.
50.
Call 1-888-DIABETES or visit us online at diabetes.org/tour. How many miles will you ride?
25.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners?
About HIV.
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
And welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Lady Mustangs trailed the Northern State University Wolves 24-23. But Paul, let's kind of look at some of the stats here. I mean, the Lady Mustangs at one point couldn't even make a basket in the first 5 minutes of the game, but now they're shooting 43%, still down by 1. A lot of lead changes so far in this game. So what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, I definitely like the way Nessa Rush has been playing tonight. You know, getting down 10-0, Coach Kruger calls that first timeout. You know, just try to energize this team a little bit, and I'm seeing nothing but energy from this team after that first timeout throughout, just being able to
Headline. It's called for 3 seconds there. Tried to back down. Number 34, Megan Muchler.
Also, the Mustangs have been strong defensively, getting rebounds. They have 13 total rebounds, 10 of them coming defensively, so they're not giving Northern State any second chances.
Stotsberry's shot is up and no good. Out of bounds on number 44, Lauren Diedrich. Coach Fredrickson saying that's an easy one. Over to Diedrich. Dusky Puts her shot up. No good. Hedlund with the rebound. Puts it back up and good. The Lady Mustangs take another lead. Nice defense from Dusky. And Diedrich tried to get it down low. She couldn't get it. Another turnover for the Northern State Wolves. 8 turnovers here tonight. And that's a rush. Again, 14 points here tonight. Amon Frazier over to Degler. Degler's got 4 points tonight. Frazier has an open lane, and she can't get that one in. Degler gets it, though. Can't get that one.
Still come out with the ball through that mass of humanity.
That's a rush. Puts up a shot, and that is good. Lady Mustangs push their lead to 3, 27-24. 2:52 left in this first half.
Wolves do not have a solution for Anessa Rush so far. She keeps finding open shots, and she is taking full advantage.
Just taking a look at her quickness, too. She's been too fast for her.
She causes a turnover right there. I mean, she's a force to be reckoned with. I mean, we've been talking about all night of Rachel Krogman. We should have been talking about Anessa Rush. She got 16 points so far.
She's been setting up a lot of nice plays as well. Lady Mustangs have been delivering. And Anessa Rush open for 3. That doesn't go, but another rebound by Hedlund. Hedlund tries to put that up. Looks like she almost got fouled there. Nice defense. Degler on Krogman. Stoltzberry. Looks like 3 seconds in the lane for the Wolves. And Coach Fredrickson is not very happy, just kind of chilling on the bench there.
Usually we see him up and around, barking out orders and yelling formations offensively. Now he's just kind of out of it right now. He's just sitting on the bench.
Degler backing down Krogman. That shot is blocked. Nice defensive play from Megan Muchler. Shot is up and no good. Rebound from Muchler. Hofschild down to Krogman. Krogman to Smith. Smith can't make that one. Whitney Miller over to Nessa Rush. Whitney Miller almost loses the ball there. Degler gets the pass. Can't put that in.
Hitting a bit of a cold streak are the Mustangs right now. They keep getting nice shots off, and they just cannot cash them in.
Krogman. It's a down low to Stoltzberry, and she was wide open on that play. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication by the Lady Mustangs. Stoltzberry, she's got 6 points tonight. Vanessa Rush is going to let the clock run a little bit here.
About a 6-second differentiation on the shot clock and game clock.
Lady Mustangs now shooting 37%. Vanessa Rush drives to the lane, puts up a shot. That can't go in. 10 seconds left. And I don't know what Hofschild was doing there. Had a lot of time on the clock. She tried to put up a half-court shot. Looks like she didn't know what the time was. It looks like it's going to be their ball, though. So the Wolves catch a break right there. Looks like there's a lot of confusion right now. Coach Kruger is not very happy. And Hofschild is not very happy with herself. Abby Connell coming in for the Lady Mustangs. Amon Frazier out. Smith to inbound the ball over to Krogman. And Smith over to Wadacek. And her shot is up, but blocked by Ellen Degler. And the Lady Mustangs take a 27-26 lead going into halftime. And we'll be back with 2 minutes left in halftime. And we'll be back with some more Lady Mustang basketball. And welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Lady Mustangs lead 27-26 over the Northern State University Wolves. So let's take a look at some of the stats here for today's first half. Northern State shooting 41% from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point range, and have 18 rebounds here tonight, 9 turnovers as well. And Paul, why don't you give some of the SMSU stats here?
Well, overall, the Lady Mustangs are shooting 12 of 33 for 36% from the floor, are 0 for 5 from three-point range, and are 3 or 4 from free throws. And a lot of rebounds they have gotten up, 19 total rebounds, with 12 of them coming off the defense, forcing a lot of turnovers. They have 4 steals, 1 block, and are scoring at least, scored 10 points off those turnovers.
And Paul, just kind of looking at some of the first half here, Paul, and again, the Wolves leading 10-0 over the Lady Mustangs. It looked like it was going to be ugly here real quick, but the Lady Mustangs have just, right after that 10-0 lead that the Wolves had, just come back, and now they are beating the number 4 team in the country right now. So, Paul, what did the Lady Mustangs have to do
they just
hopefully get a win here?
They just need to keep doing what they've been doing. I mean, they've really worked the clock on defense. They're really forcing, not allowing Northern State to get penetration past the three-point line, and are really forcing a lot of turnovers. So what they really need to do is keep that defensive strong, and also create some more chances for Anessa Rush. I mean, she's got 16 points in the first half, and she is the hot hand to go with. So it's going to be very interesting how Northern State tries to cover her in the second half here.
Another thing to note as well, Paul, looking at Rachel Krogman right now, 2 of 5 from the field, only 5 points here tonight. Got to give credit to Emily Dusky, Ellen Degler down low to protect the basket there against one of the top scorers in the NSIC.
Yeah, Degler has just been a force all night defensively, especially. She's definitely covered some of the better players for Northern State, not allowing them a lot of good chances to shoot the ball.
Dusky from the top of the key, shot is no good. Lady Mustangs Trying to start strong again. Shot is up and no good from Krogman. Looks like it'll be out on Northern State. Lady Mustangs ball. And Fredrickson back up out of his chair. That's a rush down to Dusky. Dusky drives to the lane. Looks like she got blocked there.
Could have been a foul right there as the defender's legs were still moving, wasn't set. So Coach Kruger not happy with the no call right there, but still Mustang basketball.
And that's a rush. Trying to find some space. Almost gets it stolen there. Rush over to Headland. Headland to Gale. Rush for three. That's no good. It'll be out on the Lady Mustangs. Lady Mustangs not shooting very well from three-point range. They're 1 of 6 here tonight. Need to start making some of those threes in order to beat the number 4 team in the Division II. Down low to Krogman. Stotesbury wide open. She can't make that one. And that will still be Northern's ball.
Wide open chance there for Stotesbury. She could not cash in the points right there.
Krogman. Inbounds it to Stotesbury. Krogman backing down. Dusky. Krogman shot is up and no good. She's 2 of 6 now. Lady Mustangs have been keeping her in check this whole game. That's a rush. Cross-court pass over to Gale. Gale drives and gets that one in. Tiffany Gale with a nice drive. Gale only averaging 1.9 points per game. Gets a shot to go there. Shot up and no good. That's a rush. Gets the rebound. Rush to Headland. Headland jump stops, tries to put it up, can't go. Nice defense from Krogman. The Lady Stangs lead 29-26. 29-28 now. Nice shot by Devon Brecky. Excuse me. Paige Wadashek with the shot. She's got 11 points tonight. Headland drives down. A nice post move down low. Lauren Headland. She's got 5 points tonight. Excuse me, 7 points.
Wolves really struggling on defense so far. Just cannot stop the offense.
Nice defense from the Lady Mustangs. Another turnover forced by.
Believe it was Lauren Headland there. Stuck her arm in on the pass there and was able to break that pass up and allow Whitney Miller to get the ball down in the corner.
Couldn't get the rebound there for the Lady Mustangs. That's a rush with another missed shot. Still has 16 points here tonight. Stotesbury for 3. And that's no good. A rebound by Dusky. Comes in Nessa Rush, setting it up here. Puts it to Headland. Headland goes down low to Miller. Miller drives. Shot is up and good. Lady Mustangs now up 33-28.
You know, Mustangs have not scored a three-pointer tonight, but they're definitely getting their work down low and getting a lot of good field goal percentage shots.
11 bench points for the Lady Mustangs. Stotesbury's shot is up and good. Krogman tries to get the rebound, mishandles it. Headland gets it. And Miller dumps it to Dusky. Dusky is fouled. She will go to the line for 2. And looking at some of the bench points for the Northern State, they have 0 bench points here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, all the points have come off the starting lineup they've gone with, and Paige Wojtaszek is really leading this team so far is, although the player that we've been looking at is Rachel Krogman, but Paige is really, with the 11 points for the Wolves, has really led the way.
And Dusky gets that in. 34-28. That is the largest lead for the Lady Mustangs here tonight. Picking up where they left off at the end of the first half. Almost stolen by Rush. Stoltzberry can't grab that one. Another turnover for the Wolves. 11 turnovers here tonight.
That pass just a little too high for Stoltzberry to corral in. Just another forced pass right there as the defense of the Mustangs has really been shutting down the Wolves so far.
Nessa Rush down to Degler. Degler pump fakes. Nessa Rush for three. And that is no good. Lady Mustangs still haven't made a three-pointer. 0 of 7 here tonight. Gonna be a foul on Rush. And then Nessa Rush with her first team foul of this half. Stoltzberry the inbound. Wait a sec. We're to Muchler. Muchler to Stoltzberry. Degler hits the floor. And Krogman shot is blocked, but she's fouled. Looks like a lot of contact down there, Paul. Down on the block.
Degler taking a shot down low. Didn't really get a shot at it.
Another media timeout. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
When I was first diagnosed with HIV, Cookie and I decided to fight this disease. Now we're here to urge you to stand with us in the fight against HIV.
In the U.S., about half of the new HIV cases have occurred among African Americans.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member today.
Do you know a young woman with severe joint and chest pain, fever, skin rashes, and overwhelming fatigue? Common symptoms for a challenging ailment. Lupus. A very serious, sometimes deadly immune disorder. Lupus affects millions of people, usually attacking women during their childbearing years. Symptoms are often misdiagnosed for years. Delay in treatment can cost someone you love their family or their life. The Lupus Foundation of America wants to end this by educating physicians as well as those people at risk. Please help. Do you know a young woman with severe joint and chest pain?
And welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Lady Mustangs lead the Northern State Wolves 34-28 as Krogman misses that free throw. Rachel Krogman not having the best night tonight. Only 5 points. She makes that one. 34-29, the Lady Mustangs still lead. That's a rush. Foul on Muchler.
Foul on number 34, Megan Muchler, her second personal foul, second team foul of the half.
Connell on the inbound. That's a rush over to Connell. Connell down low to Degler. Double team Degler. And Hedlund's shot is up and no good. And Muchler can't hang on to that one. Almost had a nice steal there. That's a rush. Kick ball there.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 45, Taylor Lewiski.
Number 45, Taylor Holicky, freshman, 6 foot, from Cleveland, Minnesota, coming into the game. He's only played a couple minutes here for Lady Mustangs. Connell's shot is up and good. I'll tell you what, Paul, the Lady Mustangs are playing like a 13-1 team, like you said in the pregame.
Yeah, Megan Muchler there had a chance, took a little page out of Vanessa Rush's book there for the jump block right there to get the ball. And then Vanessa Rush gets the ball right back, feeds it to Degler, and Degler finds Abby Connell for a nice layup right there.
Third team foul of the half for the Lady Mustangs. Stotesbury backing down. Shot is up and good. 13:51 left in the second half. Rush bringing it up. Dumps it off to Degler. Degler pump fakes. Tries to put up a shot, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line. Shooting 66% from the charity strike.
Ellen Degler at the line, shooting 2.
Degler's shot is up and good.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 25, Tiffany Gale.
Tiffany Gale coming into the game for the Lady Mustangs. Connell going back to the bench. Missed free throw right there for Ellen Degler. 5 of 8 from the charity strike for the Lady Mustangs. (37-31), the Lady Mustangs still lead. Krogman drives to the basket and gets that one in. Emily Dusky about to check into the game. Nice pass from Vanessa Rush to Ellen Degler, and Degler drains that shot.
Been a back and forth battle so far in the second half on offenses, just trading point after point and also getting turnovers for both teams as well.
Another foul down low. Stotesbury will go to the line. Foul on Degler.
At the line, shooting 2.
Waitashek. The shot up and good.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 31, Devin Brett.
Mon Frazier coming in for the Lady Mustangs.
And 40,
Emily Dusky in as well. Waitashek shot is up and good.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 20, Kara Hoshio.
13 points for Waitashek. Vanessa Rush bringing it up. Makes a nice move. Gets an open lane. Can't drain that. Dusky gets the rebound. Jump ball. It'll be Wolves' ball, though. Looking at the rebounding here tonight, Lady Mustangs, 26 rebounds compared to 27 rebounds by Northern State. Usually the Lady Mustangs are out-rebounded in almost every game this season. Stotesbury over to Hochschild. Looks like there's going to be a foul on Krogman. Excuse me, number 31, Devon Brechty.
Her first personal foul,
Fourth team foul of the half for the Wolves. Vanessa Rush dumps it down to Dusky. Dusky back to Rush. Rush pump fakes, gets it down to Dusky. Her shot is up and almost good, and almost an and one for Emily Dusky. Great ball movement from the Mustangs so far here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, Vanessa Rush is just finding her teammates in the right spot every time. She's just creative with her passes, whether it's up high or she's sneaking it down low. It's amazing to see what she can do with the ball.
Emily Dusky shot is up and good. Dusky makes both. Lengthens their lead now. Lady Mustangs winning 41-35. Nice ball movement from the Wolves. Almost stolen by Frazier. comes Hochschild. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, but she gets her shot up and no good, almost goes in. There'll be a foul on the Wolves.
A possession right there for the Wolves. I mean, they could not find a way to get down low into the paint, just really stonewalled at the three-point line by the Mustang defense. Another turnover. I mean, out-rebounded again now. 18 rebounds defensively the Mustangs have.
Dusky's shot is up and good. Emily Dusky catching fire here late in this second half here, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. It helps when you have Dusky get hot. Her being one of the older players on the team, it's nice to have a leader out on the floor.
Lady Mustangs leading 43-35, an 8-point lead. Nice post moves down low. Krogman gets the rebound and puts that back in. Gotta try and keep her in check. And Vanessa Rush bringing it up. Rush drives to the basket, puts up her shot, and she gets it in. Vanessa Rush, 18 points here tonight. Been leading this Lady Mustang offense. Almost like a quarterback out on the floor here. Buechler's shot is up, and rebounded by Frazier. Frazier pushes it up court. Vanessa Rush. Been a catalyst for this Lady Mustang offense. Takes that. Nessa Rush drives the basket, and she gets it in. Nessa Rush, what a job she has done here tonight, Paul.
Oh, absolutely. Just a great possession. Timeout for Northern State.
And timeout for Northern State. This will be a timeout for the Northern State Wolves. We'll keep it right here and look at some of the stats. So, Paul, let's kind of look at the SMSU stats. I mean, it's been the talk of the night. The Lady Mustangs have a 10-point lead over the 4th-ranked team in Division II. You look at some of the stats, 40% from the field and 7 of 10 from free throw range. And looking at some of the rebounds, 28 rebounds for the Lady Mustangs here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, 19 of those rebounds coming off defense. And the even more amazing stat is that they're 0 for 7 from three-point range, so they're finding a way to get it done from the field goal range without shooting threes. So that's definitely been a real good showing to show there's some of their diversity offensively. And Northern State's only made 1 3-pointer as well, so both offenses of finding ways to get on the board without shooting 3-pointers.
And we've talked about the Lady Mustang offense here. I mean, Vanessa Rush leading the way, but looking at some of their defense, I mean, they forced 13 turnovers here tonight. The Lady Mustang defense has been just outstanding tonight against one of the best teams in Division II. And Northern State looks to be a little tired as well, looking out here on the floor, Paul.
Seeing a lot of hands on the hips. You know, they're checking in players every now and then, but seeing a lot of hands on the hips. They just look tired.
Nice ball movement so far from Northern State. Mon Frazier. Nice defense. Hochschild down to Krogman. Nice defense from Lauren Hedlund. That's a rush over to Frazier. Frazier for 3. That can't go. Rebound by Brechte. Krogman to Stotesbury. Down low to Brechte. Brechte with a nice shot. 9 minutes left here in the second half. And that's a rush. Frazier. Frazier That's a rush driving down. Puts up a shot. Can't get that. Tried to cause a foul there. Hoffschild down to Stotesbury. Down low to Krogman. Nice pass from Stotesbury to Krogman. The Wolves getting some momentum here. And the Lady Mustangs will call a timeout, and we're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
In today's economy, you want a degree from an affordable college that leads to a well-paying job. At Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall, that's what you'll receive. In-state tuition for all, a private school feel at a public school price. Our grad placement rate is over 95%, and you'll attend one of the finest universities in the Midwest. A challenging yet nurturing academic environment and value for your academic dollar are what you'll receive at Southwest Minnesota State, where you belong.
Welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Lady Mustangs lead the Northern State University Wolves 47-41. Paul, kind of looking at some of the stats here, I mean, the story of the game has been the Lady Mustang defense and as well as their high-powered offense led by Anessa Rush, who's got 20 points here tonight. Looking at some of the other stuff as well, I mean, the Lady Mustang defense have only allowed one three-pointer here tonight. And the Lady Mustangs could, they could little improve on their three-point shooting, but right now, I mean, points in the paint have been crucial here tonight. Looking at some of the points in the paint, 22 points in the paint. Gotta like what they're doing down low, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. I also like seeing bench points. They have 16 total bench points, while Northern State has 0 bench points, so all their points coming from their starters. So definitely, when you have depth on the bench, it makes your team a little more interesting and a lot better to play around because, you don't have to rely on your starters.
That's a rush. Looking to set it up. Nice defense from the Wolves. A lot more aggressive here. Tries to get it down low to Degler. Degler backs down Krogman. Degler looking for somebody to pass it to. Nice steal by Wadashek. Lady Mustangs trying to get the momentum back here. Brecky down to Stotesbury. And that would be a reach. They're on Whitney Miller.
Mustang call number 33, Whitney Miller, her second personal foul. 15 foul.
Tried to get the ball there. Looks like she hit her hand. 7:41 left in the second half. Down low to Krogman. Krogman, shot is up and no good. Krogman still has 12 points here tonight, but the Lady Mustangs have been keeping her in check. Looks to be a moving screen on Ellen Degler.
So far since Coach Fredrickson called a timeout for Northern State, the momentum has been in their favor. Southwest has been struggling a little bit trying to get points as Northern's been, creeping back into this one, even down 6 points with 7.5 left.
Wadashek bringing it up. That's a rush. Almost gets a steal there. Nice move right there from Brecky. Devin Brecky. 8 points here tonight. That's a rush. Over to Connell. Connell down low to Dusky. Dusky puts up her shot. That's an air ball. Out on Northern State. Got to think the Lady Mustangs need a bucket here.
Definitely need points here on this possession just to give yourself a little room to breathe and also put the pressure on Northern.
Hedlund tries to drive down there, gets the ball stolen away. Out on Krogman. Still Southwest ball. Almost turnover. Connell for three. Almost drops. Rebound by Dusky. And rush for three. And no good. The Lady Mustangs still get the rebound though, but she is fouled. Lauren Hedlund.
You know, even though they haven't come up with points so far in this possession, really good movement, getting rebounds, finding an open shooter. Still 0 for 9 now for 3 points, but still getting really strong looks.
13 offensive rebounds for the Lady Mustangs. You gotta love that if you're Coach Kruger. And Hedlund, shot is up and good. Hedlund, a 57% free throw shooter, makes that one. Another shot is up and good. The Lady Mustangs make most out of that possession, up 49-43. Oh, Rush almost gets the steal there. Nice defense, but she'll get that steal. And that's a Rush doing everything tonight with assists, steals, and scoring a lot of points here. And that's a Rush. Nice moves by Rush there. Rush gets it back, tries to put up a shot, no good. Scramble on the floor there. Krogman gets it out to Stoltzberry, back to Wadashek. Wadashek for three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Dusky. That's a Rush. Gets the ball up. Just gonna set it up. Pick from Dusky. Back over to Dusky. Connell over to Rush. A spin move by Rush. Shot is up by Hedlund. Looks like she got hit on that play. Looks like it got blocked.
Ball was tipped.
And the ball was tipped.
Calling a tip ball there. As I feel like it was tipped too, because it came out awkwardly. Either it was tipped or she was fouled on the shot. So still Southwest ball.
Oh, what a play by the Lady Mustangs. Anessa Rush just couldn't finish it.
The rim was not friendly on that roll.
Still Anessa Rush, 20 points here tonight. Defensively getting a lot of steals and as well a lot of rebounds. Foul on Gale though. There'll be another media timeout. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
If you've had a stroke, the chances are good that you could have another one. But it doesn't have to happen. You could be a stroke smart star.
I'm eating healthy and I'm exercising again.
I'm keeping my blood pressure and cholesterol levels under control.
After 35 years, I quit smoking.
I always take my medicine.
If you take steps to improve your health, you'll greatly reduce your risk of another stroke. Talk to your doctor and go to stroke.org today.
I'm not going to have another stroke.
Do you know a young woman with severe joint and chest pain, fever, skin rashes, and overwhelming fatigue? Common symptoms for a challenging ailment. Lupus. A very serious, sometimes deadly immune disorder. Lupus affects millions of people, usually attacking women during their childbearing years. Symptoms are often misdiagnosed for years. Delay in treatment can cost someone you love their family or their life. The Lupus Foundation of America wants to end this by educating physicians as well as those people at risk. Please help.
Welcome back to the RA facility here on the beautiful campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Lady Mustangs lead the Northern State University Wolves 49-43. And Paul, we got about 4:58 left here. Lady Mustangs are looking to upset the Northern State University Wolves. What do they got to do to finish it out and get a win here against a very good team?
You know, I'm seeing a lot of tired players on Northern State. And Coach Fredrickson saying, are you tired? Because he's really trying to push his players to really finish this game out and come out with a win. But I'm just seeing a lot fresher legs for Southwest. I mean, they do a lot of changes in and out, and they just keep fresh players. So I think that's really going to work out. Breakdown on defense right there, an easy 2 points for.
You got Rachel Krogman, one of the best rebounders on the NSIC. You got to make sure you're boxing her out. Lady Mustangs still have the lead. Rush trying to set it up, throws it over to Gale. Gale. The Rush drives to the basket, but she's fouled. Looks like she hit the bottom of the backboard there. Looks like there was enough contact to send her to the line.
Krogman, or actually, Vanessa Rush hasn't scored this half. Makes the first free throw right there.
76% free throw shooter.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 24, Ellen Degler.
Degler coming into the game. Lauren Headland coming out. Free throw is up and good. Lady Mustangs lead 51-46. Nice passing from the Wolves there. Stotesbury finishes it. 3-point lead here for the Lady Mustangs. Rush getting the call from Kruger.
Really, they're trying to work the clock a little bit more, but if you're the Mustangs, you really need to come out with points every possession.
Rush drives to the basket, tries to get that one in. That doesn't go. Rebound by Stotesbury. Like you said, Paul, every possession is crucial here late in this game. Stasic check. Looks like it may have been tipped there. Fredrickson looking for the foul. Dumps it over to Gale. Tiffany Gale. Over to Hendrickson. Rush down low to Degler. Degler tries to put that shot up. Looks like she had a lot of contact there. Looks like the refs are thinking she tripped. And a nice steal from Ellen Degler.
Late on defense, but comes up with a big turnover right there. Gets her hand in for this steal.
And Coach Kruger will call timeout, and we're going to take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Does retirement have to wait until my 70s?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
Out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
And welcome back. Lady Mustangs still have a 51-48 lead. 2:51 left in this second half. And looking at some of the stats here, Lady Mustangs haven't shot the ball well, but again, Paul, they forced 16 turnovers here tonight. Lady Mustangs defensively have been solid.
Yeah, definitely. Like what we're seeing out of the Mustangs here tonight is that it's been a struggle for them season long coming up with defensively, but it's definitely not shown here tonight, the struggles that they have had.
And that's a Rush. Dumps it down to Headland. Headland. Shot is up. And they'll take a charge on that play. Great heads-up play by Muchler.
Thought the player there was still moving, but apparently it was enough of a standing still for the referee to call a charge there.
Nice idea by Headland. Made a nice play on the shot is up by Krogman. Rebound, looks like a foul down low. Stotesbury got the rebound. got fouled on that play. Emily Dusky, the foul. Muchler actually got fouled on that. Looks like a 1-and-1 here. Muchler's shot is up and good.
The Wolves tonight make that 6 of 9 from the free throws, and coming into the night are 73% shooting free throws. So definitely late in the game here is going to be crucial for them if they want to get back into this one.
Lady Mustangs still trying to hold on to this lead. Trying to beat the number 4 team in Division II women's basketball. Rush down low to Dusky. Dusky's got an open lane, and that goes in. Emily Dusky with a crucial basket right here. Down low to Krogman. Krogman makes a nice move. Can't get it to go. Out on Krogman. Lady Mustangs ball.
A lot of hands in there reaching for that rebound there. Southwest able to come out with it.
1:30 left.
At this point of the game, you want to be smart with the basketball and not try to do anything too pretty. Just try to make the nice, safe plays.
On the Headland, 7 seconds left. Try to get stolen. Stotesbury with a nice defense. 1:08 left in the second half. Rush gets it. Shot up. No good. Rebound, Dusky. Again. 15 offensive rebounds. The Lady Mustangs crashing the boards late here in the second half.
They're just going to milk this clock for all it's worth right now. Watch for the foul game to come in here.
Rush gets it. Almost stolen. Connell over to Headland. Headland's got to put up a shot. And there's a charge on Headland. Heads up play by the Wolves. Questionable call there, Paul.
Yeah, definitely the double team driving down low, and apparently the referee saw enough movement there for the charge call. Got about a 5-second difference on the shot clock here. Northern State down 3.
26 seconds left. Shot is up, no good. Krogman puts up a shot. Looks like it was a foul. Headland thought she had a block there.
At this point, I'll take that. I'll take that foul right there. Make Northern State shoot free throws to get back into this game.
The Wolves will call a timeout, and we're going to take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Mustang Lady Basketball here on KSSU TV.
Southwest Minnesota State will get you where you want to go. We're a university of 3,600 students with over 45 majors to choose from. Small student-to-faculty ratios let your professors get to know you. And with a grad placement rate over 95%, your degree will help you get a job in your chosen field. Becoming involved is easy. And with over $150 million in improvements the last 10 years, our facilities are state-of-the-art. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
Welcome back to the RA facility. It's rocking here. Lady Mustangs trying to beat the number 4 team in Division II. They lead by 3. Free throws to come for the Northern State University Wolves. And Paul, like you said, I'd rather take the free throws here than have them make a 3-point shot.
Because at this point of the game, it's all mental. If you're shooting free throws, make the other team beat itself. It's like I always say.
Mustang faithful is getting pumped up here as they play a motivational scene from the movie Hoosiers. Gene Hackman, one of the great actors.
If that clip doesn't give you goosebumps, I don't know what will. Crowd starts to get into it. We're seeing a pretty good turnout here for the women's game.
Lady Mustangs look calm and collected here. They don't look too frantic. And if you're the Northern State University Wolves, you got to be impressed by how well the Lady Mustangs have played. I mean, 1-13 team. You may think it might be an easy cakewalk, but Lady Mustangs have proven that they can hang with the best of them.
Yeah, it's just like the Mustangs. The Mustangs come in with the mindset, you know, we're 1-13. We basically don't have anything to lose, and they were just playing loose, and it's definitely showing they're playing as a team here.
Krogman at the line for the Wolves. Her free throw shot is up and good. 71% from the free throw line. The Lady Mustangs have got to box out here. Her shot is up and good. Lady Mustangs still lead by 1. Here comes the full court pressure. Miller gets the ball. Trapped on the play. Just to be another timeout here for the Lady Mustangs, and we'll take another 30-second break. You're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Will I always be working weekends just to stay out of debt?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
And welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Lady Mustangs lead 53-52 against Northern State University Wolves. 18.7 seconds left. Lady Mustangs have the ball. Trying to pull off an upset here tonight.
Northern State here going to go with the full court pressure as they need this basketball back. So it's going to be really crucial that the inbounder finds a teammate wide open.
Here comes Miller on the inbounds pass. Throws it into Degler, and it's way over her head. Northern State's ball.
They're calling a tip ball right there.
Maybe a tip ball instead.
They might have to go to a replay on this one. Yep, they're going to look at the replay on this one.
And you got to think that
it is very close. I could not tell whether or not the Northern State player touched it or not.
And we'll check out the instant replay here on the board, Paul. And looks like it went away there, so unfortunately we couldn't see it. But again, I mean, SMSU has got to watch out. They got to make sure that they get the inbounds play in as well. They got to find the open girl there. But SMSU still has the lead here, 53-52. Looking at Anessa Rush here, Paul, 22 points. I mean, I don't know how many assists she's got, but she's got probably more than 10 or maybe pretty close to 10. Looking at some of her stats here tonight, her assists, 6 assists. A lot of forced turnovers here tonight. And their shots haven't been falling from three-point range, but Lady Mustangs still playing one heck of a basketball game here tonight. 1-13. I mean, they've proven that they can do it, and they're playing like a 13-1 team here tonight.
Yeah, like we talked about in the pregame. As watching the referees here, I mean, they're looking at this really close. So the longer this review takes, I think it's going to benefit the Mustangs here.
Gives them some. Looks like they're fired up here. They want to get this win. They're hungry for a win here tonight.
The replay crew upstairs doing it looks like a good job. Hopefully they come out with the confirmed decision that it was tipped by Northern State.
So if that is the case, big break for the Lady Mustangs.
I think they might be reviewing how much time is left on the clock. right now. They are looking at this very close. It's going to be an interesting decision here.
And the fans here in the RA facility are eagerly waiting for the referees to make a decision. Looks like they got it. See what it is. It looks like it was a tip off. Looks like it will be Northern State's ball. Must have tipped off Ellen Degler's fingers. So Northern State will get the ball. The Lady Stangs got to play some good defense here. Hoffschild over to Stottsbury. Nice defense from Lady Mustangs so far. Krogman down low. Double teamed. Shot is up from Brecky. No good. And the Lady Mustangs pull off the upset. They beat the number 4 team in Division II basketball. The Lady Mustangs improve to 2-13, and the Northern State University Wolves go down to 13-2. And we're gonna. And Paul,
just
what do you think?
a real character win for these Lady Mustangs here, right from the get-go. Lots of energy, like we had talked about. A very good win for the crowd here, and just to kick off our doubleheader coverage here tonight.
Again, the men's game is coming up here at 8 p.m., but we'll have a quick post game, and then we'll get you right to the men's basketball game. So we're going to take a 30-second break, and you're watching Lady Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
How far would you go to help someone? Would you go to the end of your driveway? Would you cross a street? Would you cross an ocean? Would you go if you could use your knowledge to teach someone? And in the process, maybe learn something yourself. Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps.
And welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Southwest Minnesota State University Lady Mustangs pull off the upset victory over the Northern State University Wolves, 53-52. Matt Callahan here with Paul Vold here for our post-game report, looking at some of the stats here, Paul. Northern State 38.2%. 3-point field goal percentage. They've only made 1 3 tonight, and free throws 9 of 12, rebounds 36, 10 offensive, 26 defensive, 8 steals, 7 blocks, 12 assists, but 16 turnovers here for the Northern State Wolves. And looking at some of the second chance points, 12 points, and points in the paint 36. But Paul, let's send it over to you for the SMSU stats.
SMSU tonight shot 34% from the field while going 0 for 11 from three-point range. But we're still able to make 11 of 14 free throws for 78% and 39 total rebounds, with 24 of them coming on defense. So really strong showing on defense, also creating 16 turnovers for them, and also bench points tonight, 18 total points, while Northern State had 0 and also 24 points in the paint. So a really good showing here for the Lady Mustangs in this first game.
And the Lady Mustangs building a lot of momentum coming into next game. The Lady Mustangs' next game is against Minnesota State University Moorhead tomorrow at 5 p.m. Me and Dylan Kerfman will be on the call for that game as well. And the Lady Mustangs, again, improving to 2-13. And now, the men's basketball taking on Northern State here tonight at 8 p.m. So stay tuned in for that. Me and Paul will be on the call. So we'll be back with 5 minutes left for men's basketball here on KSSU TV.